Hi YouTube friends, this is Holly on a very late Saturday night. Just got all the kids to bed and the hubby, and I just thought I would do a vlog here. Because I heard kids. Oh well. Anyway, I just thought I would do a catch up. I went to the nutritionist yesterday, and I started at 247 and I'm down to 241. So I lost 6 pounds just on the pre-op low glycemic index eating plan. 1,600 calories a day, and hasn't been that bad. I was on Atkins before all this, and that was bad. That was very restrictive. You couldn't have your fruits, no grains, anything like that. So I feel like I can have a half a cup of brown rice. I can have 3/4 of a cup of cottage cheese, which I try to use that for a snack or my breakfast with an orange or an apple. I know I'm probably not going to be able to have the oranges after the surgery because of the fibers. I have braces right now, so when I eat the orange, they're getting stuck in there. So, anyway, so yeah, the 3/4 cups of cottage cheese has been really nice. I put a little garlic powder and black pepper. I like it savory. I don't like my cottage cheese with fruit. I've done fat-free, and I've done the 1%. They told me some fat's okay. You have to have some healthy fats. They also told me that canola oil is not good. All this time I've been thinking canola oil was the best. That's what I was told before. Don't use vegetable oil. Don't use sunflower or peanut. And that it's the best, and it's not. So they told me to use olive oil. Can't remember the other one. Not vegetable oil and not corn oil. I want to say safflower, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look back, so don't quote me on that. So yeah, so that's kind of an example. My kind of example to start my day off is breakfast, which is hard for me, but I'm making myself do it. So one morning I tried a 3/4 cup of oatmeal, not the instant because it has too much sugar in it, but I made up the regular, and I just added some cinnamon, and I didn't think to chop up the apple and put it in there, but so I did cinnamon and a little bit of sweetener, and it just wasn't enough protein to hold me over. So I found myself being hungry before lunch. I've had 2 scrambled eggs, and I usually try to have my fruit in the morning with my breakfast, and then I will either have another fruit with my lunch or for an afternoon or evening snack. Just because it's so filling. I usually do the apple and slice it up. I leave the skin on so you get the extra fiber. But I like Fuji apples, so I usually slice them up and I put cinnamon on them. And I really like it. I've been doing that for years, actually, since my oldest 2 kids were toddlers. So, just has a little flavor in there. Nothing different. And then lunch will usually be salad with chicken, grilled chicken on it, balsamic type vinegar dressing, which I really like. And then if I didn't have a fruit in the morning, I'll have one with my lunch. Then for a snack, I've been having either a piece of string cheese, or that's when I've had my cinnamon apple or orange, and then I'll add a couple tablespoons of unsalted sunflower seeds with that. So I know you have to make sure you get that protein in, so I'm trying to make sure I get the protein with whatever I'm eating. So I go back on the 1st to see the nurse practitioner. I'm waiting for the endoscopy now, for the scheduling on that. I'm not looking forward to it, but I have heard it's not that bad, and I will be asleep. So they're going to do it in the hospital, and they said I would be heavily sedated. So well, that's what I got to do to go through this part. The surgery itself, I'm a little nervous, but my husband made a great point today, and he said, look at it that it's not going to be that long. It's only going to be a couple hours, and you're going to be asleep. And when you wake up, it's going to be a new beginning for you. So I'm trying to look at it that way. I'm like, yeah, but the asleep part is what I'm scared of the most, because you don't have control of anything. That fear of not waking up. Yeah, I know it's kind of silly, but I'm not the only one that's felt like that. I've heard other people say the same things. So I have a little more energy this last week or so. I think just watching what I'm eating, I'm really watching the portions. I'm trying to almost pretend like I've already had the surgery. I just wanted to see what it's like to be able to eat only, a quarter cup of food or half a cup of food. And I'm trying to eat slow, getting that habit of eating slow and chewing really well. I got some labs to do. They want to recheck my vitamin D. It was 27, and it should be at least 30, and that's low. My thyroid was a little high, my TSH 3.37, and I've heard it shouldn't be any more than 3.0 is when you start to have symptoms, and I do have some symptoms, so I redo that. And they're checking my B vitamins, my cholesterol, so all that good stuff. And then my doctor clearance, I need to make an appointment for that. So it's going to be busy. It's kind of tedious, kind of boring. It's not like I've got the results to post here after my surgery, but at least I have the pre-op diet. So I'm trying to just move it along. The tentative time is the end of April, beginning of May. So it's coming up. We're already almost through February, and then I just gotta get through March and April, of course. Anyway, it's kind of late here, so I'm going to sign off now. I'm at 9 minutes on here. So anyway, thank you so much for your support, for watching my not too interesting videos, but hey, if nobody watches it, at least I'm doing it for me to journal my journey, and hopefully, the least of this, somebody can feel like they have a friend out there going through the same thing, and that's the way everybody else has made me feel. Watching your surgeries and your progress, all that stuff. So anyway, I'm tired, so I'm gonna sign off. End of the day. Everybody's asleep, so I'm trying to talk really quiet, because they don't want a 1.5 and 3-year-old to have to put back down to bed. Anyway, thanks friends, your comments, your support, watching. I appreciate it, and I will report some more later. Thank you. Have a good rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.